All right, guys, welcome back to Cinema Geeks.
But let's get back to business.
Let's get back to business. Today we're going to be looking at a trailer that came out, the latest trailer for this movie.
Yeah.
That seems to be confusing a lot of people because they don't know what it is when they're watching the trailer.
I don't even think the actors know.
The actors don't even know what it is. It's Tenet, and this is the second trailer that came out.
This is the first official. This is the official trailer.
Okay.
The first
trailer?
one was a teaser that we reviewed.
Is this the right one right here? Then does it look like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So we're gonna wait. You got something to add to it before we actually watch it? Do you want to give a brief synopsis?
So Tenet is made by one of the most well-known film directors of the 21st century, Christopher Nolan. He's done Memento, Interstellar, the Dark Knight trilogy. What else? Like Dunkirk. Shit.
Dunkirk.
And Inception, another one.
Inception. Whew! Don't forget Inception.
So for this movie, he has partnered with his frequent film producer collaborator, Emma Thomas.
Okay.
She's produced Dunkirk. She's produced Interstellar, things like that in the past. This movie, Tenet, is starring John David Washington,
Denzel Jr.,
Robert Pattinson,
Twilight Star. Oh yeah, the Batman. He's not Batman yet. Bruce Wayne. He's future Bruce Wayne.
Future Bruce Wayne, and Elizabeth Debicki. She did Cloverfield Paradox. She was the woman that was on the ship.
Oh, that wasn't from their universe?
Yeah.
Okay.
This film, we want to talk about how much love Christopher Nolan has. Warner Brothers Studios has blessed this man with a $250 million budget. That's not something that I don't think...
Son, that's on that Avatar level.
Yeah,
right
I don't
there,
think...
dogs. Actually, I don't even know how much was Avatar. Was it that
like $300 million, maybe?
Okay, close to it. Damn, son.
I don't even know like what film director today could ask for that money in this kind of time.
Gotta be a big director.
And to add on to that, this is $250 million before like marketing, so they're expected to drop another 50 to 100 million. So that's gonna push that easily over.
Yep.
Yeah. This movie's coming out July 31st.
July 31st. It got pushed back. Corona.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it.
Let's watch the trailer, guys.
And now, your trailer presentation.
All I have for you is a word.
It's going backwards. Everything is going backwards.
Tenet. It'll open the right doors.
Oh.
Some of the wrong ones,
That's
too.
her.
Yeah.
Use it carefully.
Oh, did it just go backwards again? The trailer's even going backwards.
To do what I do, I need some idea of the threat we face.
As I understand it, we're trying to prevent World War III.
Ah, preventing World War
Let's see
III?
when we get in here.
No. Something worse.
I gather you have an interest in a certain Russian national.
Whoa.
Why did you bring me in?
You really want to know?
You can communicate with the future.
It's a rival?
Time travel. No. Inversion.
Maybe it'll pull the trigger.
Oh.
You're not shooting the bullet, you're catching it.
Yo.
Well, I've seen too much. Well, we'll try and keep up.
Your duty transcends.
I'm trying to make sense of that.
This is about survival.
Yo, so he's basically training the...
Hold, I'm fine with that. I thought you were going to say nuts.
He's training to move
backwards in time.
This is where our old school back. How would you like to die?
Hold.
You chose the wrong profession.
that was a tough ass line. How do you want to die?
Yeah.
You chose the wrong profession.
It hasn't happened yet.
There are people in the future who need us. They need Tenet.
We need to save them here and now.
They're all asleep.
This reversing the flow of time doesn't us being here now mean it never happened.
That's what I'm questioning.
You want to crash a plane?
But not from the air. That was so dramatic.
Well, how big a plane?
That part is a little dramatic.
Space Time Thriller.
I have so many time traveling questions. Because I'm like, if you're practicing, like she said, you're not practicing to shoot the bullet, you're practicing to catch it. So did he have to shoot it first before? And then does he shoot the bullet out and then he hits like reverse time and then he catches a bullet?
We haven't seen that part yet. I think whatever this Tenet thing is,
they're throwing you to the future, but the past that you jumped already happened, but you don't know what happened. So how do you know that you have to catch the bullet if you don't remember shooting a bullet? I'm jumping ahead. I don't know if that's what's going on.
I think in that specific scene, whatever training device that they were in, the gun is like in a time loop. So if I pick up the gun and I shoot it,
so the objects are in a time loop. You're not in that time loop. The objects are in a time loop.
So yeah, when you touch the gun now it's gonna respond to me shooting it. At least that's what I got from that. I don't know. We gotta watch the movie to figure it out. So many questions. One, I thought that trailer was really dope. I like the way how they were like, Christopher Nolan, he did Inception, and then you saw like the iconic shot of like the world turning. He did Dunkirk. Then you see the shot of like all the infantrymen.
We just want to remind you of all the dope movies Christopher Nolan did. We're just gonna give you these images
real quick, these
iconic images that you're definitely gonna remember.
But that's kind of dope, though. That's kind of dope. You're not. It's like you're selling Christopher Nolan too.
All right, we know they sold you Christopher Nolan, but did the thriller itself, aside of those iconic images of his past films, what do you think about the thriller?
I thought the trailer it did everything that it was supposed to do. Showed us dope images that we can expect to see. It gave us a little bit of the story, not too much, so we're still confused. They gave us enough to bite in and, what is this? What flavors am I tasting? Ooh, I want to know.
So what you giving it? Out of 5 popcorns, 5 the best. That's a lot of popcorns if you have 5 popcorns. So.
Honestly, I don't know if it's because I've been in quarantine and there's been nothing to watch, but this is getting 5 popcorns, dog.
Yeah, you getting 5 popcorns?
This is getting 5 popcorns, dog, straight up.
I hate when you go before me because now I feel like you're influencing it. Well, for one, I'm going to go. For one, this trailer definitely summed it up a lot more what's happening. I still have so many questions about the time traveling aspect and how that's working. But that also is intriguing me to want to actually watch the movie. That's one of the reasons why I want to watch the movie. I'm gonna give the trailer like a 4 popcorns. I'm not gonna give it 5 because I'm just not gonna give it 5. There's no real explanation why I'm not gonna give it 5. I'm not saying it doesn't deserve 5. I know you giving it 5 makes me not want to lean in and give it 5. So I'll give it 4 popcorns. Moving on. All right, so wait. Before this is the movie box office. Before you said that the movie cost $245 million to make.
Yeah, $200 to $250 million.
God damn.
200 to 225. Yeah.
Damn, 200. All right, so if that's the case, what do you think this movie's doing? Do you think that this trailer is gonna have the pull to get that back and break even?
See, it all depends on how they choose to release this movie. if they do it,
there's
in
so many
theaters,
conflicts also right now with the coronavirus. There's still going to be
Exactly.
people, like, I'm still scared to go to fucking events. I don't know if I'm going to go to the movie theaters in July. I mean, it's over like 2 months. Nah, it's not even. This is June now. July 31st. I don't know. What are you saying? What are you about to say?
I'm saying like if it depends on how they release it. So if it's going to be in theaters and strictly in theaters, then that may hurt their profits. But if they do it like in theaters and on streaming
services, I'm definitely renting it. I'll pay the full $20 for this movie.
yeah, then
I'll
I
pay
can
the
see.
full $20.
Then I can see it easily
I'll pay the full $20 for this movie.
getting matching what it made.
The
But it
only
all
thing about that
depends-
is that, like, you have 5 people that live in your house with you. But to buy the movie is only $20. You just you minus that other $80, potential $80 you could have sent. That's the only thing I see about, the only negative I see about buying stuff, you know, because one person has the account and they only have to buy it.
unless
You know what I'm
unless. But
But it
thing
could
is
also be the
the thing is
advantage,
you can't
though.
buy the movie. You could only rent it.
You're renting the movie, yeah.
So if you rent it
you rent it, you have
for
it
2
for
days, so you have to make sure your whole family.
Well, they like to do this whole thing where you rent it for like 30 days, but once you push start, you only have 2 days to finish it. I noticed they did that with one of the movies that I rented.
Yeah, it's something like that. So
So
you
you
have
can have
30
it on
days to
there,
watch it,
but you can't
have-
start watching it. Yeah,
But you
once
have
you start
2
watching it,
days.
the 48-hour time clock
Yeah.
starts rolling. Yeah. So what do you think it's gonna make though? Give me a number. Give me a number.
It really is hard to say because again they're saying this is going to be released in theaters, and if it's seeming like they
So,
want people to
give
go
me-
out into the theaters. So
He's scared to give me a number.
I'm
right
trying
now.
to figure it out. I don't know what their intentions are. Are they gonna do like a Gretel and Hansel and
Gretel and
release-
Hansel went on streaming.
It
You're right,
went-
it did go-
you
it
could-
did go streaming.
It went straight to like I think it was HBO. Or
Oh, it
something.
did?
Yeah.
Oh,
something like that.
I do remember it streaming. I know.
And that definitely affected it because they pulled that from theaters.
I'm gonna screw the whole coronavirus and everything it's going on right now. I'm gonna see, what was his last movie, Dunkirk. This movie is way more interesting to me than Dunkirk was. Even though I know that was like a World War II movie or something, right? It was a World War II. Dunkirk
Yeah.
took place in.
But look at that, $526 million.
526. Oh, that was the box office. That's what I was looking for. 526 million. That was Dunkirk. But let's go to Interstellar. Now, I
That's
don't know if
gonna
this
be-
movie's on the scale of what Interstellar, the hype over Interstellar was.
I think this movie
But it's
has
677. That's still big. I think this movie is more intriguing to go see it than Dunkirk is. But I don't know if it's on the level of Interstellar, because Interstellar is like a space movie. It's a little bit more.
I think this movie is on
Onto
the level of Inception.
So
almost. This movie is on the level of Inception to me. I think that it's
The thing about Inception, that before that, it was, what was Christopher Nolan's big movie? Memento.
Memento.
And it's like, I don't know if I think that was more cultish, because I don't know if everyone knew of him yet. I think if you knew of Memento, you were a fan of Christopher Nolan, but not on the level. It's kind of like, you know, like when Get Out first came out, you didn't. I know you have this whole argument that
I'm gonna say people knew.
loved Jordan Peele before. Yes, he did, but I just don't think he was on the skill level of that. I think when Get Out came out, it solidified Jordan Peele as like a dope ass director. So any
Absolutely.
movie that came out after that, everyone's gonna be on board to go see it because Jordan Peele just did Get Out, and I think that's what Inception was for Christopher Nolan. But then again, I'm lying because he had Dark Knight. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
he lied. He had
exactly.
Dark Knight.
He
He
had
had the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah.
You're right. He had a Dark Knight trilogy. So
Inception-
I can't use that theory anymore.
I
The
think
theory
Tenet
is thrown out.
is just as good as.
So give me a number
Inception.
then. Give me a number.
So I'm gonna say
Give me a number.
sucks.
I'm gonna be like within 10 million. Whatever you say, I'm gonna ride around 10 million or whatever you
I'm
say.
gonna
Up or down.
I'm gonna say 400 million.
Damn, you went mad low.
I'm gonna say 400 million only
Dunkirk
because
at 577 though.
it's because of the times we
546.
live in. It's the times. Corona. You gotta factor in
I'm
coronavirus,
gonna
social
say,
distancing.
since he said that I need to distance myself far away from him to get like a good average, a good whatever. I'm gonna say 500. Nah, son, 550. I'm saying 550. It doesn't matter. 500 was still above what you were saying. 550. 550. I'm gonna say 550. You're saying 400 mil. I'm saying 550 mil.
So if it makes 500, I win. You know that, right?
Because that's below?
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying. If it makes 500. So if it's below 550, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm saying I'm gonna still stick to 550.
But then
That's
if
why
it
he's trying
makes
to chicken me out here. Oh, okay, I'm gonna
But
say
if it makes
490.
if it makes 600 million, you lost though.
Why?
Because price of right rules, you can't go over the item.
So what do I have to do to win then?
You gotta get it on.
Nah, son, that's whack, son.
Pause. You gotta get it.
Yo,
You gotta get
let's
it.
get it on.
You gotta get
All right,
it
I'm
right.
sticking with 550. I doubt it's gonna. That's weird. So how do you win then?
I win all the time, B. Don't worry about this.
Wow, son. If it goes under 500, 550, I'll take the L. If it goes over 550, I'm taking that W. Son. Nah, son, fuck that shit.
Nah,
son.
you gotta hold that.
Why can't let's do it like within a bracket of like
Nah,
a
I'm
cushion?
kidding.
Let's give it a cushion.
It wouldn't make sense because
That wouldn't make sense. Because how are you gonna get it hit on like that?
How would I win?
And how
if
you would win also under your rules though.
No,
How
I shouldn't win. In
What's
my
the price of right rules?
You can't go over.
You can't go over, so it goes under.
Yeah. So let's say this is worth $21. If you guess 22 and I guess
Hit
19,
the shit out of the mic.
let's say that's 22 and that's 19.
Yeah.
If you guess 25, you lose. Because I guess 19, I win.
So it has to be within that bracket of like, it can't go over or under. You said
It can't go over. So
can't
if
go
this
over.
is $21 and you say
You win.
$21.09 or
Yeah.
$21.01,
Yeah.
you lose.
But you would win that if it was
I would
$21.
win.
I
I would.
wouldn't because it's too far underneath what I did. Because you.
No, this is $21.
No, I'm saying okay. Let's say you said 400, I said 550, right?
Mm-hmm.
If the movie is 300 million, you win or no one wins.
No one would win.
So how do you win?
I would win by it being above 400 but less than 550.
So if the movie's 800 million, I win that still?
You would win.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
Because
Okay.
you guessed closer to me,
I
but
got-
still
yeah,
under.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So it has to be over but under. Some shit like that.
No, it has
So,
to be. It can't be over the price.
It can't be over the price. It can't be over the price. Okay, I see what you're saying.
We figured that out in front of you guys.
Can't
Thank
be
you
over
for
the
that.
price. Got you. Brain
When do
don't
you
work the way it does anymore. Yeah. So let's see. When are we going to see this movie? How hot is this movie? Disregarding that it not if it comes out on streaming service, because obviously if it comes out on streaming service you can see it whenever, but it's kind of like the whole Netflix thing, how we judge it, because
Yeah.
you could watch it whenever also. But if it's, let's say it's coming out in theaters, when is this movie, when are you gonna go see this movie? This is a Friday, so we start Thursday midnight showing, Friday, Saturday, or after the weekend. It's like a whenever thing.
Okay, I'll put it like this. This movie is so good, I'll see it before it comes out. I'll go pay money to see the secret screening that they'll have somewhere in Hollywood. That's how good.
So he
That's
gets
how
invited-
anticipated.
He gets
I am.
invited to secret schemings over here, son. This dude's bougie.
Every now and then,
So when are you gonna see it again? Recap that.
before it comes out.
Trying to go see that shit. So let's say Thursday midnight.
If
Realistically,
this
speaking.
movie comes out Thursday midnight,
You
I
go
would
see
have
it,
already have seen it.
Yeah, it's a Thursday midnight showing for you.
No, I would have seen it already.
I'm just saying. All right,
I would have had it.
Let's say you don't have the connects. Let's say it has connects somehow. Connects right now during the coronavirus. He gets connections to these people. So it's Thursday midnight or before, right? You're that hyped to go see it. It's a hype movie to go see.
It's a hype.
I'm with you on that. I think it's on that level with me as well. I would go see that shit the day of it coming out. Well, the night before, the very time that first showing is up there to buy tickets. I'm buying that ticket.
So you already are too slow because I would have already watched it. So.
I don't matter. It's not a race to go see
It is a race. It's
Wow,
a race
a
to
race.
see John David Washington beat
We
the
saw
rest
him.
of Hollywood.
We saw him
become the
fuck
top
up Ku
actor.
Klux Klan members. Now we're gonna see him fuck up the next neo Nazis. I don't know. Who
I don't
are
know
they
if
fighting?
I don't
I don't know who they're
are.
fighting. I don't know. I just said World War because World War II, Nazis and shit. So whatever.
Probably gonna be like India or something. We're
Man.
going to war with India.
India? I think it'll definitely be China more before India.
I wanted to throw. Everybody says China. Everybody says the Russias.
We owe
North
them money.
Koreas, all of that. I want it to be
Nah.
different. We're going to war with Georgia, the country, not the state.
Georgia, the country. All right, guys. This is the Tenet review right here. What do you guys think of the Tenet, huh? What do you guys think of that trailer? You guys going to see it? Huh? What y'all think it's making? Y'all think it's making guap?
I hope this movie is one of the best movies of this turn of this new decade. The same way Inception was 10 years ago.
Damn, that's big.
This movie looks like it has the potential to do
big.
that.
It could. You're right. It definitely could.
And if Christopher Nolan does this twice in his career, he makes 2 groundbreaking movies every 10 years. That's
a groundbreaking movie every 10 years. That's true. I don't know. We'll see. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts, comments, and all that stuff down below in the comment section. This is Cinema Geeks. We'll holler at you later. Peace!